Hello everybody and welcome back to another Snapshot video. 21W, who even needs a 21? It's the year 2021, W, week 13A. Just for those of you confused, that is 21W13A on the number. And today we have goats. That's right, goats, and a very weird shipwreck on my, random seed that I chose. Let's go to the first mountain biome. Oh, look, I already see them. Look there, they're right there. There's some bees, but those are some goats. Naturally spawning, hanging out, making ba sounds. Now, I've already covered goats on the channel because these little guys were available for the Windows 10 version already. What normally happens is that you got Windows 10, you got your Minecraft, and then you got your Minecraft Java edition. So you got your Java edition, and those are separately developed with different features. And so we saw goats very early on the Windows 10 version. Getting them here in Java means that we are getting closer and closer to the final release. The fact that they are taking Windows 10 things that have already been developed and adding them into Java gives me an indication, obviously this is no confirmation, but gives me an idea that they are done with the Java portion of developing, and that they are putting the Windows 10 stuff into Java. Now, I'm gonna already give myself a little bit of like, maybe this isn't so true, because we still haven't seen the Warden. We haven't seen the Warden on any version at all. So maybe I'm just full of malarkey and I don't know what I'm talking about. Either way, that's sort of how the development cycle is going at the moment. Back to goats. Goats will spawn in mountainous biomes. As you can see, they are adorable, and they have little horns. The babies do not have horns, so here's a little baby, no horns. Look at that, adorable. And they are mischievous, very, very mischievous. And so they will just like smack you every once in a while if you're just chilling out. I was able to get this to happen basically in any situation, as long as you were like, on a straight line, a straight path to a goat. Every once in a while, they just get the idea that they're gonna smack you, and that's how it works. You didn't have to be near the edge of a thingy, but that was kind of the idea, is that they'd smack you off the edge of a mountain. Let's switch into survival mode and see if we can get one of these guys to smack me. I'll be honest, I'm kind of wondering if they're not gonna do it. Whoa. Holy moly. I wonder if they're just not gonna push me and smack me. So holy camole, did you hear that? One of these goats just screamed. So I was going to mention that the sounds are very, very realistic. I am hearing a lot of goat sounds that seem very realistic. I guess there's a screaming goat sound in here, which is kind of crazy. Well, in the change log, they did not mention that the goats will smack you like they did in the Windows 10 version. And so I'm wondering if that just has not been developed in yet. So the things that they did mention was that they will jump, which we have seen. They will jump up many, many blocks. It's probably one of the highest jumping creatures in the game. So they'll leap way up. And to get from place to place, we're just seeing normal. There we go. There he goes. That's a big old jump right there. So they'll scale the side of mountains with their jumps. They'll also make lots of sounds. They can be tempted with wheat. So let's switch back into creative mode and get some wheat. So tempted means that they will follow you. So we can get this guy to follow me here. We can get this guy over here to follow me once he notices. We got a follower over here. So now we have, and a sheep. A sheep is in these goats. Get out of here. They can also be bred with the wheat, so we can make some babies up in here, some goat babies. And there we go. We got some goat babies. I even got the advancement. So that is how that works. They can also be milked. Goat milk. Can we get some goat cheese up in here? Sorry, I don't know why I'm searching for milk, because I need a bucket. So get a bucket, take it, and milk. Oh, yeah, you just milk it just like a cow would. So here, let's switch into survival mode. Here we go. So we just milk it. Lots of milk out of this guy. Is it goat milk? No, it's just a milk bucket. So the goat can be milked just like the cow. And really, there's no difference because you don't get goat milk. You just get milk. Okay, I think this is just enough for these goats. I just hung out here for like 5 minutes hoping that a goat would hit me, and it didn't happen. There's still a tiny chance that it's been developed in, but I really don't feel like they have developed that into the game. So let's cover some of the changes, not the new additions, but a few things that are different. Caves, it seems like every single time that we talk about them, have been tweaked in some way or another. So caves have been tweaked, not really sure exactly what that means. Now, one thing that I'm looking for is that it did mention that dripstone clusters can now be found in normal caves. And it looks like I just found them. Hooray! So we are starting to see some of the natural generation of what the dripstone will look like. It is very sparse. It's very, very sparse. I thought this might be a little bit more intense, but that looks awesome. That really does look great. Look at this over here. Wow. I love this area. This is really cool. It's like you got some dripstone. You got some of your, what do they call this still? I totally forget because it changed its name. Deep slate. You got some deep slate, not grindstone. And it's looking great. I really, really like that. So I'm glad we got to see that. Oh, this is interesting. Deep slate blobs. Blobs can be found between 0 and 16, which is exactly where we're at. We're at, see, this is 16 right here. So that is how we got those little the deep slate blobs. I love it. That is great. It's a good way to sort of transition, or that, like, hey, this is where the ground used to be. This is where 0 used to be. What on earth? What in Minecraft? Whoops, I just switched to the wrong mode. That is glow squid. We got some glow squid up in here. Well, that's crazy. But that is very interesting. Their little tentacles make it look like weird fungus is growing. But we got some glow squid. That was actually one of the things on the changelog, is that they will now spawn in the watery areas, the glow squid, but also axolotls. So if I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find any axolotls, but axolotls should also be spawning in these water sources along with the glow squid, and they will attack. They will attack because they are mean, axolotls. And oh, it's because I'm probably in spectator mode. I gotta be in creative to have things start spawning in. Well, I've been scooting all around trying to despawn and respawn stuff in. I've seen a few glow squids. I have not seen any axolotls. I've also seen some fish. There was some salmon over here earlier. And so no axolotls yet. Darn it. I wanted to see some axolotl action up in here, but doesn't seem like I'm getting any. Oh, I misspoke. Look, we got some axolotl. Axolotl. Walking into a pillar, axolotl. Why are you so derpy? Hello, my friend. You now spawn. Go find something to attack. So axolotls will now attack hostile things like under the water, like they'll attack guardians and elder guardians and whatnot, and they'll also attack all the passive things that are in the water too. So tropical fish, glow squid, all that sort of stuff. They have a 2-minute cooldown after they attack a peaceful creature, so they will not just constantly murder all of the peaceful things around, which I guess is nice. Okay, we're just gonna, give this axolotl something to do. Here, have some glow squids, my axolotl friend. Attack them. Attack the glow squid. Murder them. That's right. That's right. Get him. Get him. Attack him. Yes, that glow squid insulted you and your family. That is awesome. Okay, so there you go. You got some axolotl action this episode. And that's really there's a lot of like little tweaks and changes. Powdered snow has some different time variations for how long you need to be in powdered snow before it starts freezing you. There's some mine shaft changes to the sizes, like I mentioned, how ore is distributed. And so just a whole bunch of like smaller things that really are not all that important. Wandering traders and mason trades are changed. What? Okay, wait a second. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I missed this. There is a new block called a light block. Here it is. And you see the little 15 up in the corner. Oh my. Oh my. This changes everything. Wait a second. I have to lose my night vision. Look at that. Look at that. There's light there, but there is no block there. This works like a barrier block where you can't see the block unless you're holding another one. So we break it and it's gone. What? I'm like seriously amazed by this. So let's say you want something that isn't a light level of 15. So this is, the brightest light level. If you right click it while holding another light, it changes the state. So this is light level of 0. I don't understand why you would want that, but now you can have it, obviously. Oh, also, if I accidentally, I lost it out of my inventory because I just cleared my inventory, I have to do the give light again. I was trying to figure out if I could use commands, but there you go, give light. So there we go. Now that should be light level 1. Right click it again, light level 2, right click it again, and you can notice that the texture changes, which is pretty cool. If you're wondering, these are all the textures 0 to 15. And I am seriously amazed. So now you can set a light level and in a creative map, and you'll just have it there. So if I wanted to, of course, it's so hard to pick it when you can't see it. So if I wanted to, I can make sure that this whole area has light, and then anybody who wasn't in creative would just see that the light exists. That is so cool. I love it. Oh my gosh, I am so happy. So something like this can become something like this, where the ceiling is bright and lit and the ground just has a glow to it. So I've added all these little glow spots all over. I love this. I think that this is so cool to add a light source that can't be interacted with by the player, and you can really, really make things look amazing. That is a huge addition that I was like not expecting at all. Way cool. And of course we can use the fill command. Boop. That's all light. This is where I'm gonna end it for today. Exciting stuff. Very, very it's like an interesting snapshot because I feel like there wasn't a ton in here, but it gave us an indication that like maybe we are getting close to the end of Java development. Maybe. That is speculation, definitely on my part. But also, we got some really cool new things. And, of course, goats. Who couldn't love goats? If you don't love goats, get out of here. Thanks so much for watching this episode of OMGcraft. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a like. Also, make sure you subscribe for future videos, tips, tricks, tutorials, spotlights, all here on OMGcraft. And if you want to directly support me, you can become a member of the channel. And you can also get merchandise at helloomg.com. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.